Hello everyone. Today we are gonna design the stub. Basically, stub is of two types: single stub design and double stub design. In this video, I'm gonna teach you about single stub design. Basically, we design stub so that we get the maximum power at the load side. Consider a problem: we have a short circuit series single stub matching network for ZL where load impedance is this, and we need to, and the characteristic impedance is given. Oh, okay. Now let's take a Smith chart. This is a general Smith chart which I have over here. It is available on net. The center line of Smith chart is considered to be the real axis. The upper half is considered to be inductive part and the lower half is considered to be the capacitive part. For calculation of wavelength, we consider the outer two rings of the Smith chart, which is given by the general Smith chart wavelength difference, where 360 degree of complete Smith chart is denoted by zero point 0.5 lambda, 180 degree is given by 0.25 lambda, and 90 degree is given by 0.125 lambda. Okay, let's begin. We have the load impedance. First, we normalize the impedance, which is denoted by ZL, which is ZL upon Z0. So we get 100 plus 100 J upon 50, which will be 2 plus 2J. Now we plot this point on Smith chart. This is the point 2, and it is plus 2J, that means it is inductive. So both of them coincide over here, so that is the point where we get ZL. Okay, then we need to draw the SWR circle. We place it on the center of the Smith chart where it is given unit circle Z is equal to 1. We take the distance from the ZL and we draw a circle. This is called as SWR circle, and the direction of SWR circle is always clockwise. Always clockwise. Okay. After that, we need to design it, and the point which we have made, extend it from the center outside. Remember, everything has to be in dotted line. Only the main part has to be darkened. After that, we need to find the nearest cutting point of load in the direction of SWR circle. So if we see, this can be the nearest cutting point of Z is equal to 1 circle, but the direction is clockwise. So I have to move in this direction from this point. So when I move, I get somewhere over here, the cutting point. We name it as ZA, small ZA. Okay. After that, we extend the point ZA from the center. Okay. The distance from load to ZA is basically said as D, where D is nothing but length of transmission line. Now we need to calculate L, where L is length of stub. After this, we take the complex conjugate of ZA. You can also calculate it by a standard method where you calculate this point where this is 1, the real part is 1, and imaginary part you get somewhere over 1.7 J. So that is 1 minus 1.7 J ZA. So when you take the complex conjugate of it, you get somewhere in 1 plus 1.7 J. So I am gonna plot it directly over here, or you can use it, no problem. We get somewhere over here. Now the point which we got, we need to extend it over here. Now this location is called as stub location. We extend this point outside. Okay. This distance is D, and now we need to calculate L. Basically, this is a general Smith chart, and it is given that series short circuit. So in case of Z, this is considered to be open circuit infinity point, and this is as short circuit 0. So as it is told short circuit, so now we calculate the distance with respect to short circuit till this point, from here till here. This is given by L. You can calculate this is 0. This point is at 0 and this point is as 0.25 lambda. Calculate D and L. Now each division over here, we consider the outer scale. Each division over here is 0.1 lambda, and it has 5 subdivision inside. So 0.1 lambda divided by 5 will give 0.1 lambda divided by 5 will give 0.002 lambda. You can calculate it using a calci. Then now this is 0. We need to calculate this point. It is 0.16 and approximately 2 divisions. So we get around 0.1601 161 lambda, and we calculate the distance D, where this point is around 0.208 lambda, and this point is 0.3 0.322 lambda. For calculating D, just subtract it 0.332 lambda minus 0.28 lambda. We get D as 0.114 lambda and L as 0.161 lambda. Now the most important part is, after completing the Smith chart, you need to draw the circuit, which is shown over here. You have a load. This is the transmission line, part of transmission line, and this is the stub, where D is 0.114 lambda and L is 0.161 lambda. As it is series, they are connected in series, and we have a load where here we have a source. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are done with the basic single stub short circuit series design. Don't forget to share it with your friends. If you have any problem related to it, comment below. Hope you like it. There are gonna be some more videos related to stub designing. Stay tuned. Thank you.